PureHealth acquires the UK's Circle Health Group, and Saudi's AviLease acquires Standard Chartered Aviation Finance. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. UAE-based healthcare provider PureHealth has acquired the UK's largest independent hospital operator, Circle Health Group, for $1.2 billion. The transaction between PureHealth and Circle's owner Centene is expected to close in Q1 2024. The Abu Dhabi holding subsidiary will acquire over 50 UK hospitals operated by Circle Health. The hospitals offer services to self-pay, privately insured and NHS patients. Circle Health has over 8,200 employees and 6,500 consultants and receives over 2 million visitors annually, generating $13 billion in revenue. The Qatar Investment Authority has bought the Parklane Hotel on Central Park South that was embroiled in the 1MDB scandal for $623 million. Financier Joe Low was part of the group that owned the property and was last year convicted on U.S. corruption charges for stealing billions of dollars from Malaysian investment fund 1MDB. Authorities plan to seize the hotel as part of the Low investigation, but finally agreed with the owners to sell the hotel and hold Low's proceeds in escrow. AviLease, an aircraft lessor owned by Saudi's public investment fund, is acquiring Dublin-based Standard Chartered Aviation Finance for $3.6 billion. Through the deal, AviLease will acquire a portfolio containing 100 narrow-body aircraft and become a servicer of 22 additional aircraft. The acquisition brings the number of aircraft under the lessor's management to 167. AviLease has arranged financing worth $2.1 billion. The deal is part of Standard Chartered strategy to focus on key areas in which it's stronger than its competitors. Saudi's spending on fuel subsidies skyrocketed over the past 2 years, according to the IMF. They reached nearly $7,000 per capita, or the equivalent of 27% of economic output. It's the highest per capita spending on fuel subsidies in the G20. The IMF says fossil fuel subsidies soared globally since 2020, reaching $7 trillion last year, spurred by the Ukraine war. China was the biggest provider of subsidies in absolute terms at $2.2 trillion, followed by the U.S. and then Russia. BYD's shares rose over 6% this morning after the Chinese EV maker announced a 204% rise in first-half net profit to $1.5 billion. Its first-half revenue rose 72.7% year-on-year to $35.7 billion, driven by an increase in its market share of its new energy vehicles. This month, BYD became the first to pass the 5 million milestone in EV production, crowning itself the world's leading manufacturer of new energy vehicles and power batteries. UBS is due to release its Q2 earnings on Thursday, the first results since its mega merger with Credit Suisse. Particularly keen attention will be paid to layoff plans and the fate of Credit Suisse's Swiss division, which have been at the heart of rumors. Swiss authorities strong-armed UBS into the $3.25 billion takeover on March 19th to prevent its closest domestic rival from going under. Leaving Credit Suisse to fail could have had catastrophic consequences for the global financial system. And U.S. and Chinese officials will hold a fresh round of talks today on contentious trade issues, the third day of a visit to Beijing by U.S. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo. Yesterday, Raimondo met with Commerce Minister Wang Wentao, with the two sides agreeing to set up a working group to work out the list of trade disputes between them. They also agreed to set up an export control enforcement information exchange. It's described as a platform to reduce misunderstanding of U.S. national security policies. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.